Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. It's Denise Guru again, and I thought I would do a card reading for using my oracle cards. I'm using Earth Magic oracle cards because we are in the time of the new moon, the March 2020 full moon. Did I say new moon? Full moon. Some call the worm moon, and I like to call it the crow or raven moon. And so today, and also it is a super moon. So, you know, we just know that the moon is actually closer just a little bit to the earth than it normally is. And some are saying this is the first super moon of the year, but then some say, no, last month, February, was the first super moon of the year. So, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to do a 3-card spread here, and I'll let you pick one of the 3 cards, and we're going to talk about what message is for you for this super moon, new moon, crow moon, raven moon, whichever. Corvid is a corvid, right? And I have here, I have a raven feather, I have a red-tailed hawk feather, and then I have an owl feather, and then I'm going to have a bear, sea turtle, and bear tooth. So let's get our cards to see what kind of messages us ascenders need to hear for the super moon. Those of us working on our ascension, and this is not about those looking for a loved one or twin flame or any of that stuff. This is all about our ascension. This is all about us doing our work so that we can get into the new earth, the 5th dimension, whatever you would like to call it. And okay, so let's get card number 1 for us ascenders. Card number 1. What is message do we have for card number 1? There's card number 1. Card number 2. Oops. And card number 3 popped out at us. Okay, here we go. Bear, bear tooth, sea turtle, raven feather, hawk, red-tailed hawk feather, owl feather. So, I'm going to give you a second or two here to pick which one is calling to you. Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Alright, you should have been able to get yours picked by now. Let's get card number 1. Ooh. Rainbow blessings. Okay. So this is the message for you that picked card number 1 for this Raven Crow Moon for March 2020. The message. Okay, so the rainbow blessings. Wow. Okay, so look at the card. And we see that there's this beautiful rainbow. We see the prism of colors out there. And we see the beautiful sky, the calm, happy, colorful, prismatic sky. And so when we think about the rainbow, what usually comes before we see the rainbow? We see turbulent skies, we see dark skies, usually a storm, of course, you know, some kind of storm. So usually before we get this beautiful, happy, colorful rainbow, we have to go through the storm. First, we have to experience the storm. So we've actually made it. We've made it through the storm, and we're able to just relax now and enjoy and really take in the beautiful colors. Look at the sky. Look at that beautiful sky. So it's saying the darkness is behind us now. So there's a huge message here. It's like you've been doing your work, and it's time to just chill and really get into the colors, and time to experience color out there. Really bring some color. We need to bring some more color into our lives and into our world. And I'm also thinking some art, time to really sit back and say, hey, I can enjoy this, and I've made it through the storm, and I'm ready to get on to the next thing here, and I've done my work, and I've gotten where I wanted to go. And so it's time for us to really enjoy, so it's a time of bliss and blessings. The blessings are there. You're able to experience the blessings now, and a lot of us, sometimes we don't see them right away, but the color is there, and the color is reminding you to watch for the blessings, that you have done the work and you've gone through the storm, and whatever it is you're doing, keep on doing it. And if you are been working a little too hard, just know that you're there. Know that we're there, and this is just a most auspicious year, isn't it? So yeah, you are there, and enjoy the blessings. I mean, really get out there and just veg out. Okay, card number two. Ooh, whale breach. That's also a very interesting card. All right, so what do we see? We see the whale breaching the water. He's left his normal realm. He's left the 3D realm, and he is rising up into a different dimension, isn't he? He's out of the water. He's rising up out of the water into the air, and see how high he's going. And so this card is telling you that yes, you are rising in your vibration. You are stepping into the fifth dimension. Ooh, that gives me goosebumps. I wish I would have picked that card. Yes, that whale has left his normal realm, his watery realm. He has ventured into a different world, a different dimension, a higher dimension. And so this card for you ascenders, it's telling you that it's time. It is time for you to step out of the 3D up into the higher dimensions, up into the fifth dimensions, and the card is showing you that the whale has done it. So you have done the same thing. So kudos to you guys. I mean, these are the other card. The rainbow card was another great card. So this is it can't get much better than that. I mean, isn't that what we're all striving for? To get out of this 3D realm, this 3D earth, the old earth. We don't want to be with the old earth as she splits, sheds her snake skin, and we want to be into the new earth. So this is telling you, yeah, you are entering into the new earth. So it's time to really, it's time to really manifest this. And so whatever it is you're doing, keep on doing that, because the card is telling you, you're on track. You are on the right path. So that's really cool for you guys. So you can't get much better than that. So yeah, keep on track. Keep doing what you're doing. You've left that old world. You've left that old stomping ground. You are going into the higher realms now. And so that is great. So that's card number 2. All right, let's see what card number 3 it has for us. Oh, boy, this, I don't care how hard I shuffle these cards. Shuffle. You saw me, I was shuffling before I got on the camera. And this is the 3rd time now that this card has come up in these ascension readings. And so you might look at this card. For those of you who haven't picked it before, I just started doing these oracle readings for us ascenders, but this is the third time that I've picked this card for you guys. And so I wonder if somebody has picked this card before in an oracle reading that I've done. But you look at the card and you see the volcano and you see volatility. So you think, oh, right off the bat, oh my gosh, explosion, oh my goodness, the Big Bang and volatility. So we think, oh, shock and awe and all that. Well, actually what the card is talking about for us ascenders is that we have to go through this great big change. So many of us don't change until we've had something big happen to us that really got us listening. We always get messages from spirit, and we get messages from the universe, the multiverse, and a lot of times we don't listen. And we're like, I'll worry about that later, and then all of a sudden we get bashed in the head, don't we? And it takes us all the way down. And sometimes we have to go through something like that before we start our awakening path. And so that is what this card is saying, is that, all right, you've gone through that big wake-up call, and you've had that big bang on your head. It's like, okay, do or die, people. And so it's saying that, yeah, we have gone through that, haven't we? We look in the past, haven't we all gone through that? We've gone through all the ascension symptoms. We've done our work. And so it's another message that, here we go, we got the volcano, and in Hawaii, the goddess of is Pele, and she's supposed to be the one that governs what the energies of the volcano is doing and how it speaks to the indigenous people of that continent. But every time she explodes, what happens? The lava flows out the top of the volcano, and Hawaii is covered with, surrounded by water. And so when it flows out and it comes out, it flows out around in the water, and when it hits the water, it cools, and what's it doing? It's making new land. It's creating a new land, a new world. So this card is saying that you are in the throes of making a new world for yourself. So these are all positive cards. The rainbow, the whale, and the volcano, even though it looks like, oh my goodness, but it's telling you that on the other side of this great knock on the head that you're going through is you're going into the new world. You're going into the new land. You are creating this new world for you. And so isn't that what it's all about? We're all constantly creating, whether it's good or bad. So this is what you're going through. You're going through this period now of creation. So get out there and whatever you're thinking about creating, go out there and do it. This card is giving you the green light. It's saying yes, yes, yes. Because by creating this, it's going to give you this whole new life, this whole new realm, this whole new world. So another great message, another great card for you guys. So I like to keep these short and on point. And so that is card number 3 for you. So how exciting is that? It just sounds like we are all on track, aren't we? No, there's really no bad messages here. It's just fantastic listening to what the cards, and what Gaia has to say, and what the spirit realm has to say, and what the universe wants to bring for us. So, thank you for joining me, and hey, happy new moon, or happy full moon, guys. And hey, let's enjoy the ascension process. All right, thank you very much.